Alrighty, good evening, everybody. I kind of am hot about this and debated it, but decided that maybe I'll just go ahead and record a video. Um, just kind of did some stuff off screen. There was some stuff that I just really wanted to concentrate on to kind of figure it out. I had to do a lot of research and stuff, a lot of stuff on the internet. And hopefully, there's some things I can share with you here. Hopefully I can remember everything I did because I've been pretty busy. But there are some things about, and a lot of this stuff is about some things you could possibly need for progression. And I don't know, easy things for people to figure out. You can get on the internet and look stuff up, but not always the easiest thing in the world. Some of these mods that they changed for Project Ozone were kind of difficult to determine where to find certain things. It took a good a bit of searching to find a lot of this stuff. So probably won't be playing for very long tonight, maybe about an hour or so, but like I said, just kind of want to show off what I've been doing. Hopefully the server started up. I was goofing around with that Minecraft 1 block, and it's interesting. It's a different way to play it, but it sure takes a lot of time to get through everything. Oh goodness, there we go. Okay. Begin with, I have been throwing a bunch of upgrades on here. This is still like iron broadsword, and there's like wood stuff on it, but mending moss I added emerald to make it last longer. Been trying to do that same thing with these other tools here. And I love this sword right now. It just does so much damage. All I can say is, just kind of keep at it with the swords and stuff. Let me just realize I got a bunch of gunk in my inventory. Let me move over to here so I can empty out these bags. I do need to check and see if I have. I do. I got some more. Yeah, been going to different places, exploring and things like that, so I will update you on those things. Let me get these bags emptied out. Let me see, is this got anything in it? Nothing. Cool. So yeah, had to make more backpacks while I'm exploring, and I also managed to get flying done. So I've got the wrong one. There we go. I've got the angel ring styling right now, and I built up a tower here. I alternated stone, glass, and then stone all the way up. So I got 4 water mills going here, producing 62 grid power, which will be plenty. If you ever, this little chamber I made here Would not recommend glass. I was standing right here. What you do is you put down witch water, and then you get a squid, and that squid will spawn. Will turn into a ghast, and then you can use the. I don't even know if I got it on me. Yeah, I don't have it on me right now, but it's the other version of the golden lasso. I can bring that up. Yeah, the cursed lasso, and you'll need that to finish the angel ring. Especially since the spawning in the nether doesn't seem to work too well in this game for some reason. Okay, let me go over here and throw these spawner parts away, and I probably ought to fix some things here. I think that'll work. Yeah. Going in here. Let's grab this guy. And as you can see, yeah, I've been going out and doing some stuff and just, getting the stuffings beat out of me a lot of the time. I can put you in there. Just trying to get some, like I said, just trying to get something. I always have to get my inventory cleaned out. I don't know why. That's some motivation for me. Okay, so I did work more on upgrading. I am up to black quartz boots, or black quartz, and the next level is going to be boron, and that's going to be a little bit tricky, real tricky, because this is nuclear craft stuff I can't find anywhere to get this stuff except to mine it, and it's saying laser drill. I might have to laser drill, I don't know. I did get a lava infuser, which you need those lava crystals for, and I also got, and as you can see, I've kind of been adding buildings, expanding out and stuff. And this is the bed to get to the lost city. Those are the lava crystal blocks. And let's see if I can remember. I think it was Lambda, yeah. Lost Cities tells you a block of lava crystal, which requires all these. Finally searched around, found out that the way you get these is to travel around the nether. That's what I did, and if you follow the nether, or go down to where the lava lakes are, and start searching for the areas where you see magnet cubes down close by the lava lakes, that's where you tend to find them, but they're not easy to find. That's why I have flying, just so I can fly around and find the stuff. What else? Oh, did do a little bit more with embers, and had to figure some things out with this, because you need this to do the Twilight Forest. Let me get back out that. Here we go. Okay, so you want to go to the Twilight, you need this glimmer crystal, which is this, and using the exchange table, which is this right here. Um, Fairly easy to set up. You need these pedestals. You definitely need to. You're probably going to definitely need 2 pedestals. The interesting thing about this is you set this up. You make sure you get this thing full, and then you flip a switch and it fires. And but you also need ash as well, and you can just take a whole and let's see that glimmer shard. Read that. So you can see down here at this bar, it says you need the Dawnstone aspectus, and you need between 64 and 80. And this actually represents this ash right here. Now the thing is, you can put 64 ash on one of these and set this off, but it may not be enough ash. But you won't know that until you actually fire this off. So typically the first time you use this, you're going to get like a slug looking, or geez, I can't even think of it. I was even watching a show about metallurgy today. These guys were melting stuff. I don't think it kept the peace. I didn't. So slag, yeah, you get a piece of slag, and that's going to have. If you look at the data on it, let's see if we can look at, like, you look in here and you see the name and everything, but when you get the slag, it's also going to have another number there, and it might be, for me, the first time I did it, I got a 9, which meant didn't realize it at the time, but I found out later. That means I needed 9 more ash to get a glimmer shard. So it just went. But the thing is, these pedestals were only held 64. So you have to use a second pedestal, but that also means a second Dawnstone here. And of course, Dawnstones are not too hard. If I can, yeah, that's these things right here. So you just get molten Dawnstone and ember shards. And don't know if I've shown this before, but this is the mixer centrifuge. So you just put, since Dawnstone is let's see, where is it at? Come on, molten Dawnstone. Alloy. Okay, so molten Dawnstone is copper and gold. So you can throw, gold on one side, copper on the other, and then it'll mix and pour it over. Then, and basically, I just set this up with the stamp and just filled it up with a bunch of Dawnstone here. So I got plenty of Dawnstone. This thing, though, it's really efficient at creating power and everything, but it doesn't do it continuously, which I don't think is a bad thing. But I generally just flip a switch, and then one ember crystal comes out, it burns, and then this will just start. But it looks like everything I have here is topped off. But if there was something had a low power on it, of course it'd be flowing out and going into stuff. I kind of think this is it. I did. Now this is actually some automation I did on the center plinth to make the ash. All that. See, yeah, there we got power going, and that just made ash. But I just threw a whole bunch of oak or whatever wood in here. It feeds in, and then it just continually feeds. And of course, you use the that's a bin right there that picks up all the stuff, and then that you can use item pipes to put in the storage. And I think that's a really neat way to automate this. It does take power, so I think it's pretty cool. Then let's see. And I think in previous videos I talked about how to get ember shards and crystals, so won't need to go over that. Decided to just have a separate building for drawers, since I'm starting to get so much stuff in my storage over there. I kind of split things up to make it a little easier to keep track of things. And don't know if I showed this off. It's a sugarcane farm, and just got Ender IO redstone conduits. Basically, when these things go off, delay it a little bit to give it a little bit longer signal, and it kicks out the individual piston, so it doesn't like go all the way across. So every single time this does a little harvest, it gets a full 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, about 5. It does about 5 every single time. Oh, and carrots. Ooh, I did not know it would do that. I just planted this and it did nothing, and now that I'm back on, this is interesting. So this was a gold block, and this is a carrot, a carrot. How interesting. Night vision and saturation. That's pretty cool. I don't know about that. Oh. Let's see what else. We'll talk about that in a moment. In here, I kind of experimented this in a creative world, and it's kind of a neat contraption. You have different size inputs and outputs. Basically, whatever you put into this thing, you need to make sure that the output is big enough to accept anything. So, like when you're receiving, here, and let's see. So look at all these recipes. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 14, 15, 16, 17 items could possibly come out of this dust. So you got to make sure that you have enough space. And this is roughly 16. I don't know, I may have to get a bigger one at some point. But it'll at least start working. The other thing I noticed too is energy-wise, you can see, maybe not so well, but this needs like 2040 FE or 48 FE to even begin to do anything. So if you're going to use this sieve, you're going to need massive power. And I haven't messed around with any reactor mods yet. Not sure how I'm going to do that. I really want to get something like applied energetics going so I can get a little bit more manual stuff going. I built this place. I think it looks pretty cool, and I'm going to start doing some mechanism stuff. And over here, I finally got to start doing Lordcraft because I found those crystals, and then now there's the simple crystals, and they're kind of hard to get a hold of. But I like the door. I can just kind of go in. This is probably about the easiest door to get in and out of, because you need to go to Twilight Forest. Now, one of the issues that came up, and I'll show you what happened. I actually built, this is my original portal right here. And it worked, but I had built it up here. And I'll show you where I built it. I put it right here, but I couldn't get it to work. And basically, what I found out was, um, and I think there were some other issues going on too. I don't know. Uh, Apparently, where you place your portal in the world, that could possibly affect things. You do have to have a 2 by 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, but it only needs to be like 1 block deep. And I thought it meant like 2 by 2 square, and it just wouldn't work. Every time I'd throw in the glimmer jewel, it just wouldn't do nothing. Um, but I got down here, I built this, and now I threw it in and it started. Got me right to the Twilight Forest, and that was perfect. But when I respawned back in, it created that over there. Luckily, I had a bunch of blocks on me, so I didn't get stuck. I think I don't know if I showed this one off. I'm pretty sure I did. But you can see this is just a nice little. If you saw a moment there, back off. It kills a bunch of squid, but I also get guardians in here as well, which is nice because I'm getting, the prismarine shards and prismarine crystals. So I think that's pretty cool. And there are bags aplenty here. And down here, I don't really care about the loot. They just kind of go there. Occasionally I have to come down and check and see. So I have to make more storage to put those herrings in. Well, there's a ton of fish in that mud. Okay. So, just something to keep in mind when you're getting ready to do this part of the quest, that the Twilight Forest portals can be a bit finicky. And as I said, issues with the sieve up there needing so much power, decided to just, this is easy. I mean, just use the Exnahilo sieving machine here, and I think it works pretty good. Did come up here, and I'm using material stonework factories to create all the stuff. I am also using the and of course this is all from industrial foregoing, and just using coal generators. And what I'm doing is just feeding off of the storage here, and keeps all these generators topped off. They're powering all these stonework factories, and as you can see, I'm just outputting and piping it to the individual sieving areas, and haven't automated making and crushing netherrack or endstone yet, but whenever I want to do some of that, I just kind of break it all up and then come down here, put it in this chest, and then it sieves it, and we're good to go. The sand and the dust sieves really fast. This is just always backed up, which isn't an issue. I mean, I am getting tons of stuff. That gravel, I have 18 stacks of diamonds, 22 stacks of emeralds. That's generally, and I just constantly stay topped off on iron ore and everything else, so it ain't no big thing. Iridium and some of this other stuff has to come from the netherrack and also the endstone, which I kind of upgraded this system over here, so it does make endstone and things like super quick. And there's the bunch of netherrack I had made. So I can break this down. But anyhow, did those things. Haven't really done much over here else of anything over here. Don't know if I showed this on a previous video or not, but I did get get this system going to where I'm making the top in-powered oil. And actually, I need to go over here. I'll just turn the power off since that sieve isn't working. I like that door, but if you hold a block, it just doesn't do well. Okay, let's see. Yes. So we'll do that. I had this one. Yeah, I gotta shut this one off too. Okay. Let's go see what it does. Wow. I just can't hit buttons today. There we go. Power's coming back up. So yeah, I think I might have explained this before. I don't remember I explained it before. But, you know, if anybody is interested in having what I've done here explained, I'll be more than happy to do it. Let's see what I want to get rid of here. Okay. I did decide to make kind of a warehouse. And basically for the purpose of just place to keep the mod specific things that I just haven't, got around to yet. Also trying to keep dyes and any concrete I make in here as well. Like I said, my main storage area, it's getting kind of full. An interesting thing of note. Okay, don't like that. If you take netherrack and do that with it, you can throw it in here and this will just crush it all. And I think that's fairly convenient when you're off doing other things. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but where did the rest of it go? That was weird. Thought I had more of that stuff there. But yeah, it'll just keep on zipping through this stuff and kicks it all out over here. And it's a beautiful thing. And I think I will throw some stuff in. I did add another elevator here. Just every time I use it, I gotta remember. Especially when I go down to that level where I get the sieves. I always forget. I squat down because I'm trying to get a stack, and I end up going down to the next level and I have to pop back up. And this actually kind of tends to speed up the output as well. Okay. This is like the best thing. It can just enchant the heck out of everything. I'm just using iron reinforced and iron armor and things. That goes pretty well. But you're constantly needing XP when you use the thing. I mean, you want to get a full enchant, you gotta be up to 30. So that is what I originally put this in, because I wanted to save up all the essence that this thing creates. Oh, it's full of stuff. Let's see. Do I got any more? I don't. I'm gonna have to put a better system in place there. Oops, said the wrong thing. Let's see. Pete's head, Mr. Wilson's head. Oh, those are all different named heads. That's what's going on. I'll pull those out for now. Don't care about. I tell you what, these trophies could be disastrous. They scare me. Okay, don't care about these fish for the moment. I should get this thing flowing better again. Anyhow, so the essence is flowing in. I've got it going into this industrial foregoing fluid dictionary, so it's changing the essence into liquid XP. And then, of course, I have tons of liquid XP. And to get it out of here, I am putting it into a singularity tank. This is from Mob Grinding Utils. And you just turn this on and just stand here and watch your XP bar fill up. And then, I just would run back and forth between there and going up into my inner IO area, and then I come over here and do enchants, and that's why this is all good. So we talked about the Twilight Forest, and didn't go far enough. Over here is Erebus. All I really did was make this. You make one of these. That's a staff that you have to make as well. You got to make two of these, because when you go through here, you're going to have to put another staff down on the other side to open up the portal. And did dig up to the top here and got trounced. I would not suggest coming here without proper armor on. I was dumb and did not do that, so I lost a lot of stuff. But at any rate, this portal for Project Ozone 3, it just needs to be, I don't know, it says it could be any shape, maybe even, a 2-block thing. I just did it like this because I just wanted to make sure it would work. But you build up, and it has to be stone brick, by the way. But you build up your stone bricks here, and then you fill this up with leaves. And I would use vanilla leaves. I tried using a different set of leaves, didn't work. So use the vanilla leaves. You want to make sure that this is 7 blocks away. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or over 7 blocks away. And position it in front of the portal, and then pop the staff in, and then it kicks on. And if you want to keep this open, you've got to leave this sitting right there If you take this out, this disappears, but you'll have to go back and get more leaves to reactivate it. So I'm just leaving this in. No reason not to, or no reason to pull it out, you know. And of course, this is goes to Lost Cities, and you want to make sure you have all this stuff available when you go to Lost Cities. The skulls, the bed, and the lava crystals are just not gonna. You're gonna have to spend a lot of time in this world trying to make your way back. Fortunately, I kind of knew what was going on with this, so I put it in. I haven't explored or gone around here much, but if you're familiar with the mod, you know pretty much this whole entire world is like this, just city after city block after city block. But haven't gotten around to messing around here yet. And that's kind of a pain too. I'm gonna have to rebuild that, I guess. So we went to Erebus. Of course, I got the flying ring going, and you go to the Twilight Forest, and it doesn't work. So you kind of have to run around the place here. Oh, I don't have the mat. Darn. But I did. I found the labyrinth. I haven't defeated the boss there yet. I did fight off the Lich King. That was not the funnest thing. I had to make a couple trips back. But if you want to do Lordcraft, this is where you got to go. And I am going to tell you the easiest way to find those crystals is just to travel around and go into one of these, any of the caves or that you see around here, and you just got to search around. It's that simple. But it takes a while. It takes a long while. And it's the only way to get those crystals, which kind of is really a pain, especially when you can't fly. It'd be like super awesome to be able to fly down into here and look for crystals, but it's just, that don't happen. See, there is a crystal ore right there. Oh, get more. So that gave me 9 crystals. And that is one of the pluses, I guess, is when you do find crystals, it's not very stingy. But it does get much more dangerous once you go underground. It seems that part of this mod is that, oh, even more. That is sweet. Ooh. Nice. I did not expect. I didn't go in this direction, so you have to excuse me. I'm excited. Yeah, it gets dangerous up underneath here because all the mods only spawn in the dark, and they kind of seem to spawn like crazy. I will also say, if you've not played Twilight Forest before, one other place to be careful of. I got 31. Oh, I'm happy about that. Labyrinth, where is there? We can bring out yeah. So this is a mound right here, and there's a big, huge cave up underneath there. It is just full of mobs, and there are spawners, and I don't know how many times I died. I was lucky to get my stuff back. It was insane. Just there's like, and I just went in there trying to find more crystals, and I searched the whole place, and all the crystals are at the opening of the cave, the opening that you used to get in there, which was like right down here on this southern side. So I was really pretty disappointed about that. Because like I said, it was just straight up murder. Let's see. All right, what else to say about this place? I hope that little demonstration on how to find the crystals is helpful. Where am I? There's the portal. It's going the wrong way. Get out of the way. Here we go. Definitely want to make sure you use the markers so you can find your way around this place. But back here we go, and now I can fly again. And let me think. Well, yeah, and I'm getting ready to do some potions, and of course you need this stuff. Probably should be growing it. Can I right click? I can right click this stuff. I should have realized. Kind of put this here, but I think what I need to do. Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing. I was making nether bricks for this. I think, can I do this? Yes, I can. So, yeah, just gonna put this over this. I think this will be cool. And cover that up, and I think that'll be enough to ooh, red glass always looks good on these things. There we go. We'll make more of these. We break out the crafting table on a stick because it's cool. Yeah. Oh, didn't want to do that. Cool. It's got that going on. And we will do a little something like that. So I can more easily step up in there. And this just needs to, yeah, be like that. Like it so. I think that works. Okay, all I need is the right glass. Do I have glass? No glass in there. Where are you, glass? Give me glass. I do have some color glass. You know, I should put my color glass over in the storage over there as well. Don't know what I'm thinking about that. Okay, no glass, sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really only need 8. And maybe I only need 8. I'll probably need more than 8. Yeah, probably will. Let's get over here. Let this blow through fast. What is that? Might melt that down. There's that. Need 2 of those because this gives me red dye. Do this and that, then I should be able to do this. Now let's go see. Yeah. I'm liking it. And I'm not really needing any crazy structure yet. Though I do want to make sure I get torches. And this mob farm is like a continuous supply. The torches never run out. So let's go up here. Let's just make sure things in here are lit up. Do not want mobs spawning anywhere. Because the creepers in this pack, they've got a nasty surprise for you. Let's see, let me throw the extra stack in there. An item set. Alrighty. Why do I have oak leaves? That's odd. Yeah, I thought this was an interesting building design. I just kind of put lights up and ooh, where is? I should have put vine. Well, I can't put vines on those leaves. I think they have to be jungle leaves. But I put vines up in here. That can I add to the ambiance. But I probably should switch that out with jungle leaves. I think jungle leaves will let me put vines on them. Yes, no, maybe so. I hope so. I think it'd be a nice touch. Alright, let's go to another stuff. And, oh, and then I was just in the Lord Craft area. Don't know why I didn't think about this. And we'll drop off that. So I'm so happy about that. Been needing those crystals. I gotta finish the research. I don't think I have the book on me. Okay. Let me think. How long have I been? I gotta check to see how long I've been playing for. Been at this at. Oh, yeah, they just don't. Oh, yeah, 49 minutes. That's cool. Alrighty. Oh, on another note, this, I was needing yellow dye. And you can actually breed. And these are dandelions. Had no idea I could do this. Let me see. Oh, I don't remember where I figured this out. Oh, here we go. Dandelion seeds. So it's basically saying seed, pumpkin seeds, and seeds. Really, I just planted like a pumpkin on one side and wheat seed on the other side, and then put in the cross thing, and then eventually got a seed and spread these all out. Got them up to 10-10. So I have like a pretty nice supply of yellow dye right here. I can use it anytime. So I thought that was pretty cool. Probably everybody already knows about that because it's a Hagercraft, I guess, is a pretty old mod. But I found that really useful to be able to make yellow dye like that. So I think that's cool stuff. Let me double check. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. So if all that stuff I kind of went over here, the vast majority of it is really about getting through some of the quest progressions, getting to areas where you can get the materials you need to progress. I'm not sure what you get at the Lost Cities area, but I'm sure eventually that little idea will pop up. And I'll have to go digging around, exploring there or something like that. I've been flying and I have not been out to this island yet. There's something hanging down here I'm kind of curious about. Yeah, there's just like slimy green dirt coming down here. Hey guys, come get me. You know you want to get me. There we go. Fall to the void. These guys are drowning. And of course these are blue slime. Not a bad thing. Here's hoping I can get a sapling, and I did. Got more than one sapling. Just for good measure. I want to grow that one, stick that one back there, maybe it'll grow up and there'll be plenty of... Oh, can I can, yeah, grew one. Just doing my part to maintain the ecology of slime. Yep, the base is pretty big. But I kind of like this design. Been trying to build different buildings in different styles to kind of give it very different points of interest. Kind of keep things from being too boring. I did put in that second floor. The idea was I would be expanding out and covering that floor, I am starting to overrun it. So I'm going to have to figure out. I guess I'll definitely be expanding out this way since this is here now. Did I just come from there? Yeah, I just came from there. Yeah, I just came from there. I just see that and I'm like, man, is there another one somewhere? I only see that one. Maybe I should go out just a little bit here. I'd like to have a purple one because apparently purple is important for the night slime. I don't remember. I can't fly in the Twilight dimension, but I wonder if I can't fly in the Last Cities, and I don't remember if I saw a slime island. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, this is looking no good. So I have to go back to the base, wherever it is. But I am reasonably certain this place is going to eventually spread out, be absolutely massive. May move I've already moved a lot of things out of the center. Of course, I'm kind of adding some things back in the center, obviously, but main goal is I am trying to spread out, I've tried playing this pack before, and I had everything compacted and close together, and it just creates a ton of lag. And it crashed, so I had to build up a whole new setup, or I had to start all over again, which was painful. I haven't been in a hunting dimension for a while. And here it is, and I am going back. This place is dangerous. Gonna have to build a protective shelter around that portal on the other side of one of these times. But yeah, I mean, it crashed. It flat out crashed. And I just couldn't get back into the world, but it's amazing. You can see them at day 3,508 on this. And I'm not like a genius or about getting through these packs quick, especially when you've got gateways where you have to kind of develop through another mod. I've never done Embers before, and then there's this over here, which is what's this called? This is Magnacraft, and then now I'm working on Lordcraft. That's a whole new ball of wax. And then at the same time, I'm kind of doing some of the vanilla type farms. Though I think I've never done a farm like this, but that's only possible because Ender IO and the redstone conduit. Anyhow, done quite a bit of immersive engineering. I am thinking at some point I'm going to need to build. I'll probably use one of the farmers from one of the other mods to farm the hemp stuff here, so I can use the seeds to automate try to automate the making of diesel fuel and stuff, so we can use the more powerful generators off of this mod. I think that might work for the sieve over there and for some other things. And no doubt, probably should have explored a little bit more. I think this has some pretty good power options too. But there's this Spectre energy thing. It's like, I kind of look at it like it's similar to the Flux networks setup, but it requires a certain tree and being able to kill the little spirits with magic, which the only magic I can have is this thing, Brewing Stance. So kind of a pain there. Oh, I just realized something. I could get this started going right away, and I did not get any slimy dirt. Times like this, I wish I was actually good at this game. But let's get back over here. Do we got spawns? We do got spawns. Hello, guys. And there is the dirt. Yeah, this is my tree area. But I actually messed around and planted that's jungle. Wait a minute, did I? Oh, that's oak. Okay. Yeah, messed around and planted 2 oak tree things, so should be able to do this. And I can put a sapling there. And then we'll just let this run for, I'll have to let this run for a little bit so it kind of drops. So there's a congealed slime block. I can do that right there. And we'll have to see what else pops up. It's growing, it popped. Ah, and there is slime ball. Bad luck. Ooh. I think I'll put that over there. Okay. Let that, again, just gonna let that run for a little while. And carrot. It may be just as yeah. Doesn't exactly tell you. What you have to plant these on, except for ores. But to get orders, I gotta go to the other worlds where there's actually land and not just a skyblock like this. Oh, did this already? Oh, they already burned through all that. Wow. You there? Oh, yeah. Lots of good stuff in her. Okay. And the leather I'm really needing for my armor stands here. Did put a bigger crate in so I can keep more materials in here while I'm building up armor, because it does take a while. Yeah, I mean, this is actually, you start out with leather and then these are the different levels you gotta go through to get to something like that. And it does take a while to get through all of this. This is a lot of armor. But right now, boron is the showstopper. And it is possible to get things kind of going with industrial fork going. I was thinking about getting the generators and everything for that mod going. But like I said, that's actually fairly easy to get that mod going, power wise, and maybe get enough power generating where I can run that laser drill and get boron that way. But I kind of think this is it for me for now. Actually, I could probably concentrate on getting the higher level power out of this mod. Because right now, well, it's another. Oh, I did build an infuser over here. What was I thinking? Well, that's not bad. I can move it over to the other stuff. But yeah, I'm only running off of tree sap for all this stuff right now, but it'd be very easy to, start working on upgrading thermal dynamics. At least I think it is. Could be wrong. Maybe the mod offers gated this one as well. But this is pretty much it. This is all I have for tonight. Like I said, I wasn't going to spend a whole lot of time on this. Just got some finals and things to wrap up this week, and probably another final after Thanksgiving. So if I don't see you guys before Thanksgiving, hope you have a happy Thanksgiving as well. But thank you for watching and have a great night.